As the sun rose this morning over this magnificent airfield here at Brakpan, few people realized what an incredible day this would turn out to be. On arrival, absolutely a huge number of aircraft, all shapes and all sizes, were just waiting to bring so much joy to so many people. I'm Brian Eminis, and I will be hosting today on air for everybody. A day that has been made possible by Felix Gosha and his group of incredible friends. People have rallied round, they've dug deep into their pockets, they've worked hard, they've come forward in kind with sponsorships. And as we all know, Felix Gosha, nothing but the best, has been proven by test to know exactly how to make an event work. Welcome to the Elders Flight 2023.
You guys are going to be standing between the Oyster and the 185 with the gate. As they come, one makes sure that the gate's in position, one does the tail stand, one does the staircase. Systematic hot load, 45 degrees to the back, left and back to the hangar, into the green zone. You guys understand? Who's helping them? I want one more crew to oversight the caravan turns. The caravan, the rest of the pilots are responsible for their own packs. All of the light aircraft, you only fly one circuit. All you do is select your packs, and how do you identify an elder that hasn't flown? Flight control identifies them. They haven't got a cap. They haven't got a cap, they haven't got a lanyard, they haven't flown. As soon as you see the caps and the lanyards, they know they've already flown. So we're not going to fly until everyone's wearing a cap and a lanyard. Does that make sense?
Okay, guys. The standard is the airfields that fly free. You all should know that. You've got a 700 foot to 6,000. That's it. Right? Let's not have any incursions into OR. Otherwise, we've been in trouble. There's left and right circuits. Helicopters are going to do a left circuit around. They're not really going to talk to any of us unless they have an issue. Right? And fixed wing or right-hand circuit, right? They will be controlled. There's controllers in there. Hot loading, we've just talked about it. The helicopters will be hot loaded, and the caravans. That's it, right? All the other stuff will shut down, please. Taxis will all be escorted to me, either by the pilot himself or by a team. Right? Clear the runway as soon as you can. When you drive it, clear the runway because somebody might be quite close behind. Places and stuff like that, please. Right? If you need help, there's lots of marshals. I'm around all the time. I'm not just sitting up in the tower. Right? Enjoy the day, guys, and thanks so much for being here.
C1227. Parking or ramp is 1293. Okay? You coordinate with ramp, and then you call us on the tower frequencies as soon as you are ready to taxi. Okay, the circuit is a right-hand circuit. Chances are we're going to be using runway 36, right-hand circuit. It's been, as per the pilot briefing, it has been laid out. Our biggest challenge here is going to be speed variances. We've got a limited pattern. At Orient, the fast machines could fly a wider circuit to stay behind other traffic. Here you can't. So be aware of what's behind you and what's ahead of you. Manage your speed the best you can, because that's going to be our biggest challenge. Again, right now, as I said, runway occupancy, get on the runway, get off the runway as soon as you can. If you have a problem, call us on the tower frequency. We've got amazing resources here today. We'll be able to help you. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so the emergency response plan is available in the tower. Down at the Hamlet disaster trailer and on the first floor if anybody wants to see it. I've handpicked the best in the business for you, so for the pilots, have fun, fly safe, because you're not going to need us. My team has already been briefed, and as they said, Mayday on 1227, and any incident on the ground, on the airfield, you'll report to ATC. We can listen out, we've got radios, and obviously the tower will talk to us as well. Everything outside, talk to the tower and they will let us know.
The document that she put together is world class. It's probably one of the finest, well researched, well written, well documented. Well done. And I'm speaking on the authority of seeing documents from America, from Europe and from Britain, so well done.
Yeah, no, it's so great to be over here. Ethel, nice to be at the Elders Flight and a great time over here. Scary landing with the Mustang, but a great place to be.
How was the flight over?
No, it was great. Dennis and them were en route and I flew under them, and just nice to be back in aviation. And but the landing was a little bit daunting in the beginning, yeah.
Okay, you've been rusty.
No, I did practice, but I had to slow down quite a bit over here and maybe a little bit slow, but just good to be here and we're safe. They say every landing you can walk away from is a good landing, eh?
Quite by accident it came into my life. I said one day I'd like to own a tiger moth, and the guy said, well, why don't you buy one? And I said, I'm not ready. Coincidence. John Dunbar was the man who said it. The Streckers were building up a tiger moth. I walked in, it was a frame, it was in 1993. So I took delivery of this aircraft August 1993. So August this year I would have had it for 30 years. It's been built in my color scheme with my avionics the way I want it. That's my Tiger. Where did you learn to fly?
I started on the 23rd of the 3rd, 1963 at Baragwanath as an Air Force Citizen Force pupil pilot, and I started on a Tiger Moth. It was a wonderful aircraft.
And then Neville, did you go on to fly any bigger aircraft than Tiger Moths?
As I stand here now, I believe I'm the oldest living C-130 pilot in the country. And my main career was Dakotas, Skymasters, C-130s.
Now, what Neville is not telling you is that I was on 40 Squadron at the time he was there. Neville is now 83 years old, and I'm in 2 months' time will be 80 years old. So we are the youngsters of the Air Force, and we're leaving behind a tradition.
Yes, I looked in my logbook the other day. And I found Jeff Earl, second lieutenant, and I flew from Donato on a number of flights.
Isn't that wonderful that he looked in his logbook and he found the two of us in our logbook?
So the elders flight is basically the children's flight, but for the elderly, under 60 and above that have never had the chance to fly, the underprivileged, and also the military veterans who have served our country operationally on some of the aircraft on the apron. And the day is designed to inspire and uplift.
Felix, thanks very much for inviting us here today. It's a great privilege to take our elders for an experience that they've never had before, and I'm very privileged to be able to do it in this beautiful Blanca 8K CAB Super Decathlon. And yeah, fantastic day, fantastic weather.
Can I speak Afrikaans? Dis 'n wonderlike ervaring om met hierdie vliegtuie te ry. Ek was altyd baie bang geweest. Ek gedink as ek so opgaan, dan gaan ek's net bang. En nou ja, ek is bly ek het gekom want dis 'n goeie experience en dis baie waardevol vir my.
So ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to walk out now. We'll be bringing here General Brakpan. He'll be walking out with Richard Lovers to the old 39. So coming forward shortly, Brigadier General Brakpan, former fighter pilot with General Brakpan. What a great moment this is. Fighter pilot of all retired Steve Ferreira, Lieutenant Colonel Relief Jet, Captain retired Arthur Piercy. What a great honor it is. Colonel Relief Jet, a magnificent artist. Arthur Piercy, the man that ejected at the next start. We'll have, I'll read the names, it will be Ralph Butcher, Frederick Couture, we'll have Brewster. This looks like Colonel Neville Parkins who walked out with Jeffro. They'll be flying in the Tiger Moth. Neville Parkins, a C-130 commander. Colonel Jeffro from 4th Squadron, former Chief of the South African Air Force, Lieutenant General Fabian Unsterman, and Colonel Tony Smith with Marcus. So this is former officer commanding 19th Squadron, Anton von Ryan. got Andrew Stakler.
I've just heard now that Ron's telling me they've been mates since 2005. He gets a beautiful cloth badge that says the Elders Flight, Brakpan Airfield 2023. He gets gold wings. And I think the prize today goes to Belinda. Jy het my nou mooi gevang.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the South African Air Force Association today, we are a military veterans organisation primarily, but we are founded on 4 specific pillars. One being camaraderie, one being benevolence, where we look after those less fortunate, the elders, and people who fall on hard times, particularly ex-Air Force people. We also rely on, one of our pillars is heritage and remembrance, and obviously today we saw a lot of heritage around us with the warbirds here at Brakpan. It was great seeing them. And then obviously we also support the South African Air Force and aviation in general where we can. I got a call last year from an individual by the name of Felix Goshen. I'd never met him in my life, but from the word go, I experienced him to be a very dynamic person. Someone with passion, someone with compassion, and someone that actually loves what he's doing. Besides flying, but also reaching out to those less fortunate, and also those to whom he wishes to extend gratitude. So I'd like to thank Felix Goshen from the bottom of my heart for what he has done for today, the arrangements he's made. His enthusiasm and everything is contagious. Felix, I've never ever met someone who is so passionate and so compassionate towards those less fortunate. To arrange something like this, to give people the opportunity of flying who have never flown in their lives before, to reach out and to say thank you to those military veterans who have given their all for their country. Thanks very much for that. And then as a token of appreciation, from the South African Air Force Association, we would like to make a special award to you and present you with the Presidential Certificate of Merit from the South African Air Force Association for services of a high and commendable order. Thank you, Felix.